Hello children and welcome to English Honeydew Unit 7 When I Set Out for Lyonese. It's a poem which is written by Thomas Hardy. In this session, I'll be taking the first part of Unit 7. So let's proceed with it. Thomas Hardy, as you can see the picture of this great personality, was born on 2nd June 1840 and he died on 11th January 1928. He was an English novelist and poet, and he has influenced many with his novels and poetry. Let's see the introduction part of this poem. The poem, When I Set Out for Lyonese, is about the poet's journey to an imaginary country, imagination, by the name of Lyonese. It's a name of a place, it's a proper noun, but at the same time, it's an imaginary place. Why so? I'll be telling you that by the next slide. And his transformation. So when he visited this place, there was a complete change in this poet after returning back from that place. In order to understand the poem, we must first understand its background. Lyonese is a kingdom which, according to legend, consisted of a long section of land stretching from the southwestern England. So actually this place existed in England. It was an island. It was considered lost after being swallowed. Swallowed means it was submerged by the ocean in a single night. Maybe due to some natural calamity. This Lyonese, this part of land was submerged by the sea. When I set out for Lyonese, as a young apprentice means a trainee, architect, British poet and novelist Thomas Hardy. So this Britisher, he is actually an architect. So during his training period, he once visited a parish, a community to supervise the restoration. There was some repair work going on of a church. On his return from the parish, people noticed two things about him. A new glow in his eyes and a crumpled piece of paper sticking out of his coat pocket. That paper, it is recorded in one of his biographies. When someone writes about some famous persons, the whole life story, we call it as biography. So this crumpled piece of paper on which that poem was drafted, even that is mentioned in one of his biographies, contain the draft of a poem you are going to read. That very poem inspired by a visit to a place which the poet calls Lyonese. Lyonese is a proper noun. So you have to write in capital letters. First stanza. When I set out for Lyonese, 100 miles away. Okay, so the poem begins like this, where when he has set himself ready to visit this place, he had traveled 100 miles. The rain, the frost means the ice, was on the spray. On the spray means it was there on the leaves, branches, everywhere. So from this you can make out the place is very cold. It was a winter day. And starlight lit. Starlight lit, that means it's talking about night time. Lit, it was lighted my lonesomeness. Okay, so lonesomeness means he was all alone. So the twinkling star lighted his loneliness. When I set out for Lyonese, the same line has been repeated. So we have learned that in figures of speech, it just enhances the beauty of the poem. 100 miles away. These two lines again got repeated. Second stanza. What would be chance? What would change change in that person during the stay. No prophet. Prophet means a person who is sent by God, who preaches the good things about God, does declare. So the poet is telling not even a poet could dare. Does means dare to declare his future, could predict his future. उसके वो भी उसके बारे में कुछ बता नहीं सकता है. Nor did the wisest wizard. Wizard means a person with magical powers. Even the intelligent magician could not tell about the poet experience in the liners and what change it is going to bring in him. What would be chance? What would change at Lyons while I should sojourn there? While I stay in that place? Third stanza. When I returned from Lyons with magic in my eyes, there was a magic. There was something new in him, all marked with new surmise. People around, they were all new. They were not speaking anything, but they were always guessing. Surmise means they were always guessing that what would have happened with the poet in Lyons that had brought so much of magic in his eyes. My radiance, my glow, rare and fathomless, so deep when I returned from Lyons with magic in my eyes. So when he has set out for Lyons, and when he returned, there is a whole lot of experience which made him a changed person. This poem is a very small poem with only 3 stanzas and written by Thomas Hardy. Summary: the poem revolves around his visit to a parish. As the poet is a trainee architect, he goes to supervise the restoration of a church. Little does he know that he is in for a life-changing experience. Children, even you would have felt when you meet some people or when you go to some place, something changes you. So something like the same happened with the poet. Meanings: Lyons, in Arthurian legend, the mythical birthplace of Sir Tristram in England, believed to have been submerged, swallowed by the sea, here an imaginary place. So in this poem, actually the poet is talking about an imaginary place. You know, poems are full of creation. Poems are full of creativity. The poems are full of imagination. So this is one such imagination. Rime means frost, dust, clay, leaves and branches of trees. Dust, dead, be chance, happen or chance to happen. Sojourn, stay, radiance, glow, fathomless, so deep that the depth can't be measured. Working with the poem, in the first stanza, find words that show that it was very cold. The word rhyme shows that it was very cold. That it was late evening. The word starlight shows that it was late evening. That the traveler was alone. The word lonesomeness shows that the traveler was alone. Something happened at Lyons. It was, which one? Yes, third one, unforeseeable. Pick out 2 lines from stanza 2 to justify your answer. The relevant lines are: no prophet durst declare, nor did the wisest wizard guess. Read the line that is stanza 3 that implies the following: everyone noticed something and they made guesses, but didn't speak a word. That is all marked with mute surmise. They were making guesses, but they did not speak. Now read the line that refers to what they noticed: my radiance, rare and fathomless. So that's the end of this poem, and towards the end we'll see a small thing written towards the end of some of the chapters. So here it is springtime. Why is it unsafe to walk about in spring? Because the grass has blades. जो grass के edges होते हैं, जो निकलते हैं, उनको blades कहा जाता है. The flowers have pistils and the trees are shooting. Now it's somewhat like riddle. It's why it is unsafe to walk. तो glass में जो blade है वो चुभ सकता है. Actually it is nothing like that. It is just a humorous part of it. The flowers have pistils. Pistils actually means the other thing also, that is gun. Trees have shooting. Okay. So homework for today is you will be writing the poem in notebook. You will be writing the meanings, plus you will be writing question number 1, 2 and 3 in notebook. Meanings, poem writing and question answers. Thank you and may God bless you. Take care.